Hello, my name is Dylan Hawkins, and I'm here today to teach you all on how to utilize Microsoft Excel for financial advising purposes. Microsoft Excel is also used for other things, such as bringing data together, help identify trends, used for conditional formatting, and to build great charts. But today we're going to use it for a couple simple purposes in the financial world. First of all, we start off in cell A1 with the company's name. Then in B2, the money made. C2, the money spent. And then in D2 will be the profit. Now along in the A aisle, on A3 we start off with the date. And then you want to drag down 7 slots so we can use it for a week. We're using the month of December just as an example. And as you can see, I already put in the money made and the money spent. So I had to go and turn the profit into negative. The money spent into negative. That way when you type in the sum formula and use it, you can get the correct number. Now I came back after doing all of the numbers, and you see we got 47, 167. We have all the profit numbers along with all the money spent. Now you see along A10, A11, A12, and A13, we're going to use these various formulas. For the total, we'll use the sum formula that you can go utilize up here in the top right corner. That's the total sum. In the same place, we go again. You can use the average formula. Now we're going to find the minimum. And now for the maximum is a little different than the minimum. It's going to already assume we want all these numbers, but we need to drag it up a little bit because we just want to use the numbers from our week because it will mess up the formula. And we got the maximum was $266 made without subtracting out the money that we spent that day. Now that you can see, I went through and I filled in the rest of these charts. As you can see, I had to change the money spent back to positive. That way that our totals, our average, our minimum, and maximum will come out correctly. When you're using the sum formula or any formula, all you do is type in equal, type in the first couple of letters, and it should pop up on your screen. Then you have to open bracket and go click on a cell. And then you would press you would also put in comma. And I'm going to demonstrate right now. As you can see, for the sum formula equals sum. And it already opens up the bracket, so I'm going to go click on the 252.76. Then I have to put in a comma. Then I can click on the 252 and I press enter. And it already does the math for you. Same thing with the average. I'm not going to do it though. I'm just going to show you how to find the formula, along with the maximum and minimums. As you can see, and you can utilize up in the top right corner that E and click on the bottom arrow for it, and you can see all the different ways that you can. These are more of like shortcuts, I would say, that make things a whole lot simpler. But now in the bottom left, there's tabs, and I made a new tab already just so you can see that we have a graph. And now I'm going to show you how to make the graph. We have the company's name in A1, so it'll pop up on the graph, and we're going to drag all the information from our week, and we're going to go up to insert. You're going to go to recommended graphs because they already show you how they would look. I always like looking at the clustered column because it has all three, our money made, our money spent, and our profit together. And it kind of shows it as a trend. As you can see, the blue is the money made, the orange is the money spent, and the gray is the profit. But it rises and lowers. Like, I like seeing them all next to each other for the exact date. That way you can see how the trend changes and the difference between the money spent and the money made for that day, along with the total profit. I hope that you found this video useful and that you learned a lot of new things about the financial world in using Excel as a financial advisor.